Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblock. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Pucks it out of the air. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sampson. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the... Looking to throw, it's Clemens. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. He throws one to the left. Makes a catch at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Running free. And he got away from the... Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got him downfield. Bust through behind his pad. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Buck! We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. He wants to go deep. Snags it down the right side. Off to the races. He's at, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying.
position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. To the air, it's Clemens. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback's got the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
That's why it's so important for this.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got an open man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To throw, it's Clemens. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The running back has it. Oh, what a move. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not...
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Running through contact. Touchdown, Ohio. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sampson. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Quarterback extends the play. Got room at the 35. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the crowd. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get the edge on the right. At the 15, he's loose. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate.
Whew, that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Offensively, nice play call going with the toss to get that running back to the outside. I'm telling you, if he makes that guy miss, that might have been 6.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this deep...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And as he throws, that's caught. It's Roberts. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Clemens. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Just keeps slinging it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're testing the right side here. And he waltzes in for the score. Going right to work up top. The quick out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
On the out route. Gain of 28. And that's good enough for first down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
38.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Makes the catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to score again. Yet another. Back to pass, it's Clemens. Pressure coming. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Norton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They show you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, like that. Moving forward, if they put their A game together and
looking for a man. It's Clemens. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. After the filthy move, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football somewhere.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. Sets up the screen. Crosses the 45. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Unleashes it. Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Here's the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that run. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they... find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. He lobs one high down the left side. Breaks it inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here we go. Leaves it with the running back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down coming up. Here we go. On the move. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there.
You know, you don't need to be an absolute blazer to have success running the football as a QB. You just need to know where to pick your spots, finding holes, reading blocks, falling forward. This quarterback does all.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Scanning the field, it's Clemens. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just...
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Base 27 jump.
Motion from the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man quickly. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Forced out of the pocket. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over.
Ready.
To the air, it's Clemens. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the catch. Touchdown Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The play action fake. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes a man miss.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got it. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And he's going to throw deep right side. He's got it along the sideline. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Music note! Music note! Trick 9, B.
Off play action on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. Off and running. Tag. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Setting up the screen. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about...
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.